We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. assured a stronger relationship between the government and the Asian Development Bank or ADB amid the changes in the post-pandemic world. During the annual meeting of the Board of Governors of the ADB, Marcos said that the time has come to work together and improve life amid the new normal. He urged everyone to develop a green and sustainable economy that is climate resilient and responsive to the people's needs. The Philippines commits to ensure the efficient and effective utilization of ADB's assistance for the full benefit of all Filipinos, especially in coping with the challenges of the post-pandemic world. The ADB annual meeting serves as a venue to discuss various issues on economic and social developments within Asia and the Pacific region, as well as to provide guidance to ADB's administrative, financial, and operational directions.
Since its inception, the Asian Development Bank has been a reliable institution in providing loans, technical assistance, equity investments to its members in order to promote social and economic development. And of course, we must always acknowledge the ADB for being the steadfast partner in achieving Philippines' development goals. As President, it is certainly my duty to ensure that the government remains committed in the efficient and effective utilization of this institution's assistance for the full benefit of all Filipinos. This year's theme certainly captures the necessary approach we take in charting the unknown waters of a post-pandemic world.
AirAsia Philippines and Philippine Airlines echoed President Bongbong Marcos' stance on addressing the aviation sector's woes, which included solutions such as building new airports and facilities and partnering with the private sector. This as President Marcos graced the opening of the new terminal building of the Clark International Airport yesterday. AirAsia spokesperson Steve De Ilisan said the new Clark International Airport will not only help decongest air traffic in Manila, but will also boost trade, e-commerce, and tourism in central and northern Luzon. Dailisan affirmed the need for cooperation between the government and private sector. He said AirAsia believes in the importance of collaboration among aviation stakeholders to address the challenge of accommodating future air service growth while remaining safe, secure, and customer-centric. PAL spokesperson Shelo Villaluna said Clark's modern facilities and improved services will boost domestic tourism as it will improve both the passenger experience and operational efficiency. Both airlines are planning to expand their services to and from Clark. AirAsia flies 4 times weekly between Clark and Boracay, while PAL operates thrice weekly between Clark and Cebu. The Department of Health, or DOH, is monitoring hospitals in at least 5 areas in Metro Manila which reported an increase in COVID-19 admissions. DOH officer in charge Maria Rosario Vergara said that while the hospital utilization rate in the country is below 50%, 13 areas in Metro Manila are now at moderate risk for COVID-19. The DOH earlier said the National Capital Region logged the highest infections in 2 weeks with 13,984 cases. Vergara pointed out that the severe and COVID critical admissions in the country are currently at a minimum level. Of the nearly 18,000 new cases recorded from September 19 to 25, there were 2 individuals tagged as new severe or critical cases. The Department of Agrarian Reform and Landbank of the Philippines have approved the implementing rules and regulations for the moratorium on certain debts of agrarian reform beneficiaries or ARBs. Agrarian Reform Secretary Conrado Estrella III and Landbank President and CEO Cecilia Borromeo signed on Wednesday the IRR for Executive Order No. 4 Series of 2022, which was signed by President Bongbong Marcos on September 13. The EO calls for a 1-year moratorium on the payment of land amortization and interest for agrarian reform beneficiaries. Estrella said the moratorium period will provide the needed time for Congress to pass the law condoning the existing agrarian reform loans for current ARBs and free land distribution for future beneficiaries. For his part, Borromeo assured Landbank will provide immediate financial relief to ARBs nationwide and yield positive results towards ensuring food security in the country. And those are the latest and the biggest stories from the Pna Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head on to the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We are also shown on the social media pages of the Office of the Press Secretary and Radio Pilipinas RP1. Stay tuned for more news updates. I am William Theo. We tell stories that inspire change.